Hello, I'm Dr. Heather Finley, and I work at the University of Vermont Medical Center at the Comprehensive Pain Program. And at CPP, we incorporate mindfulness and relaxation training into much of what we do in our group meetings, in our yoga, even in our staff meetings. And so when folks come through, a lot of times they say, "Do you have this recorded? Are you on Insight Timer?" And so we decided to make this offering available online for you to practice with at home. So today I wanted to share with you a progressive muscle relaxation strategy. And with that, I would add the caveat that anytime I give you a set of instructions, if it's causing pain, don't do it. This should not cause pain. I will go through a series of muscles with you to first tense and relax different parts of your body. So I'll describe the way to tense them. I'll also be displaying at least the upper body parts of them on video. And then I'll say release so that you can just return them back to the normal position. So shall we begin? And just begin by finding a comfortable, relaxed, seated position. Just taking a nice, slow breath without forcing anything, just taking an easy breath as you begin to focus on the pace and sound of your breath. And noticing how relaxed you feel right now on a 0 to 10 scale. 0 being completely relaxed and 10 being just the opposite. And make a mental note of it. And as we move through different parts of your body, as I mentioned, only do anything as long as it feels okay in your body. If for some reason a part of your body is not feeling right, just skip over and be still during that portion and then resume again when you feel ready. So let's begin by making fists with your hands, holding the fists tighter, feeling that tension throughout every knuckle, holding it, and release. That's it. Allowing for a breath cycle and then focusing on making those same fists, this time bringing the fist to your shoulders. This way, crossing over you, however you feel comfortable, holding those fists tight to your shoulders so that you feel tension in your biceps, your forearms, your knuckles, your hands and fingers, holding it and release. Taking a nice deep breath. And moving up now, we'll move to your shoulders. And this time, try to touch your shoulders to your ears now. Holding them as high as you can. Feeling the tension in your shoulders, maybe even in parts of your back, holding it tighter. And release. You might even roll your shoulders a couple times to really allow them to release. That's it. And moving up now to your face. Squint your eyes, crunch your nose, purse your lips, your entire face tense, holding it. And release. Maybe even opening your jaw to really let go of any muscle tension in your jaw. That's it. And moving downward into your neck. Imagine being able to tense your neck now. Which ends up tensing your mouth too. Holding that tension. and release. Just allowing that relaxation to move through your body like a pendulum, swing from tense to relaxation as those muscles move. Start at tension and move to more relaxation. And let's move now to the torso. This time, if you can imagine touching your shoulder blades and elbows behind you now, which really stretches that opening of your chest and abdomen, holding it, and release. That's it. Allowing yourself to take whatever deep breaths you need to as you make more space in the chest and the abdomen. And this time what we'll do is try to arch in the opposite direction. If you can just try to touch your shoulders in front of you now. And that'll end up arching your back, kind of like a cat, holding. And release. Again, maybe rolling your shoulders to find that place of equilibrium as you sit up straight. Being aware of your breath, perhaps aware of your heartbeat. Knowing that anytime you have extraneous thoughts, know that that's normal and you can just allow those thoughts to drift away as you focus on the next part of your body. Now we'll focus on the gluteus and pelvic area. So if you're sitting on a chair, if you can just imagine tightening those glutes now, that might even raise you a little bit on the chair as those muscles tense. Holding those glutes, holding, and pelvic area, holding, and release. That's it. And moving down now to your thighs and your quadriceps and hamstrings, the upper parts of your legs. Just try to imagine tensing that upper part of your legs. Now, holding it, feeling that tension, holding, and release. And now let's move to the lower half of your legs. This time, if you can keep your toes on the ground, lifting up your heels so that you can feel the tension in your calves, holding them, holding that position, holding it. And release. Turning your feet back to the ground, to the floor. Noticing your breath without judgment, just noticing how it might have slowed down or perhaps how it might have changed in some way or stayed the same. No judgment, just noticing. And shifting your awareness down now into your feet. You can point your toes now. That might also involve bringing your heels again off the floor. Or if you prefer, curling your toes the opposite direction, just holding tension in your feet and toes, holding, holding, and release. That's it. And now we'll do a whole body tense. So bringing your fists to your shoulders, arching your back one way or the other, tensing your pelvic gluteus area, tightening your legs, digging into the floor with your heels or your toes. Don't forget the face. Holding it. And release. Really allowing yourself a nice, full exhale. And one more, whole body tense. Maybe arching the other way, fists to your shoulders. Maybe tensing your legs in the opposite way as well, or the same way. Don't forget the face. Holding. And release. Noticing your breath. And now if you can imagine an entire wave of relaxation that begins at the top of your head, moves down your forehead, over your eyelids, cheeks, mouth, neck, shoulders, arms and hands, fingers. That wave of relaxation continues to move down your body, down your torso, beginning at the top with your chest, down to your belly and back, down to your pelvic area, down to your legs, to your ankles, feet, and toes. Take a nice deep breath and just notice how relaxed you feel right now on that same 0 to 10 scale. 0 being completely relaxed and 10 being just the opposite. And make a mental note of it. And I'll count backwards from 5. 5, taking another deep breath cycle. 4, breathing out any remaining tension in your body. 3, breathing in calm and peace and relaxation. 2, expressing gratitude to yourself, to your body, for getting you through each day and everything that it can do for you. And 1, when you're ready, returning to the room, ready to move out into the rest of your day or night, feeling calm, refreshed, and restored.